All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. In today's video, I want to share with you the latest news involving Ethereum, involving Solana, the Graph, Vechain, lower cap altcoins, and much more. If you're interested in making money with cryptocurrency, click subscribe. We drop a video every single day demystifying this cryptocurrency market. Let's jump in, starting with a huge piece of global awareness news involving major magazine, The Economist. The Economist magazine has just released their 2022 cover depicting Cardano, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin logos. And as you can see, the issue is titled The World Ahead 2022. And like right here, here are the four logos mentioned. Cardano's logo, Bitcoin's logo, Ethereum's logo, and you can just make out Litecoin's logo. This is pretty cool. Give me your thoughts on this down below. Huge sign of support from The Economist. And if they would have added one other crypto's logo, which other crypto do you think should have been added to this cover? Feel free to sound off down below. And next up, let's talk about where we are with Bitcoin and this incredible sort of launchpad consolidation we have built between a 50 and 60K BTC. From on-chain analyst Willy Woo, using data provided by Glassnode, this is a contour map of every Bitcoin at the price they last changed hands between investors. It shows huge price validation between a 50 and 60K BTC. Bitcoin, as a $1 trillion asset class, in my opinion, is now cemented. Hard to see it dropping below this zone. And essentially what this shows us is on-chain volume based on where we were in Bitcoin's price history. For example, in these lighter areas, they do represent weaker areas where less actual transactions were taking place. And then, of course, we see these much darker areas showing strength, building support, and validating these price levels. Now, obviously, anything could happen. This is just one metric out of many to consider. But to back this up, on-chain analyst and trader Bob Lucas agrees. I think you're right. This is the future bear floor, in my opinion. Interesting stuff. Just something to consider from two analysts that I heavily respect. I will keep searching, I will keep looking for more data, and as I find it, I'll keep you updated. Next piece of quick news for Ethereum, a bullish indicator for ETH scaling. Andreessen Horowitz has just led a $50 million investment in Ethereum Layer 2 developer Matter Labs. They are one of the blue chips for ETH scaling. Matter Labs is the company behind Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solution called ZK Sync. And besides A16Z, they have other big names backing them as well, including Blockchain.com, Crypto.com, Consensus, OKX, Aave, Rarible, and much more. And while there are a handful of prominent scaling solutions for ETH out there, as explained by Matter Labs, this one is the only blockchain scaling approach that relies on pure cryptography instead of collectively trusted validators, bridges, or watchers. So this, in part, explains why we're seeing all these major names back this. And now that Matter Labs has this injection of cash, what are they going to use it for? The company plans to use the fresh funds to bolster its scientific and engineering teams with new talent, while also adding more focus on its business growth. In a direct quote, "Until recently, we've been focused nearly exclusively on technological innovation. Now it's time to put a similarly concerted effort into reaching new users and developers, which will require scaling our business development and marketing efforts and building out our community and ecosystem." So if you like Ethereum, you like this is a huge green flag for the future of the ecosystem. Let's keep moving. Next up, huge partnership between basic attention token, Brave, and Solana. Privacy browser Brave expands beyond Ethereum, and they have chosen Solana. Today, they announced a joint integration which will see the privacy browser add support for Solana wallets earlier the next year. I'm getting choked up talking about this. Add support for Solana wallets early next year. And essentially what this means is we could see millions and millions of Brave users come on and be onboarded onto Solana. Brendan Eich, the CEO of Brave, said, "With more and more users and creators requiring tools for fast and affordable access to the decentralized web, this integration will seamlessly pave the way for the next billion crypto users to harness applications and tokens." So plain and simple, they chose the Solana ecosystem because of speed. And like I said, if you hold Solana, what this means to you is this move could prove just as beneficial for the Solana ecosystem, as Brave currently boasts 42 million monthly active users. Once the integration is complete in the first half of 2022, millions of Brave users will be exposed to a variety of new Solana decentralized applications, or dApps. And in a direct quote from the CEO of Solana Labs on why he's excited about this integration, deep integration with browsers is key to helping dApps build the best web experiences. Brave's announcement of Solana wallet support across all versions of their browsers is an important step to onboarding the next billion users to Solana. Very bullish if you hold Solana. And next up, I want to take 60 seconds and give a big shout out to sponsor of the channel, cryptocurrency exchange Okcoin, and share with you why they are a better way to Bitcoin. Join the fastest growing global cryptocurrency exchange with the lowest fees around, which is true. They do have much lower fees than other top exchanges like Coinbase, for example, and they are fully regulated in the US, which I like. There's a link down below. Check it out. Great place if you're looking for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, as well as a vast array of altcoins, even newer altcoins like Star Atlas, like Miami Coin, and much more. Another thing that separates Okcoin is their zero fee staking, meaning you keep 100% of staking rewards, which I like. So let's check out some options. We can earn Stacks altcoin by staking Miami Coin, which is very interesting. Great APY as of now, but obviously as more people join on, these rates are subject to vary. And of course, many other offers of staking as well. Polkadot, Cosmos, Cardano, etc. You keep 100% of staking rewards earned. Link down below, check it out. Next up, big piece of news involving Vechain. Vechain has been invited by Shanghai Minhang government to discuss its product's use cases. So interest is being shown on a governmental level. Vechain Foundation was invited to an exclusive China International Import Expo CIIE side event hosted by the Investment Institute of the Shanghai Minhang government, as recently reported via the foundation's official Twitter handle. And basically what this means, what was accomplished, according to the report, Vechain Foundation, represented by its CMO, was able to share live use cases of Vechain Thor's blockchain products and the utility embedded in AirTrace, which was jointly built with PwC. Very interesting. Let's go to the direct source right here. This was the official tweet right here, and they presented this to a room of large international companies and government officials. Our CMO shared live use cases of VET's blockchain products, and I would bet Vechain's transparency for supply chain management could have huge synergy with China's International Import Expo. We will see. The Graph has just integrated with Solana as well. As announced at the Solana conference, the Graph's hosted service is integrating Solana. Essentially, this integration will enable faster indexing, and working with Project Serum and Solana developers, the ecosystem plans to improve the Solana development experience. So this should make it so much easier for developers building on Solana to be able to access information. That's what the Graph does. It indexes, it organizes, it queries information. And specifically, the integration will address existing friction points for Solana dApp builders. The Graph will make it easier for developers on Solana to query the Solana blockchain, access historical data, and visualize data analytics and more. Additionally, the graph will start syncing Solana's subgraphs and begin supporting data needed on the Solana blockchain. This will unlock Solana queries at scale. So much easier for developers, much easier to find different information. The graph will make rich historical data available for Solana developers. So great to see the progress. Really cool to understand what's happening behind the scenes for these different platforms. Next up, let's talk about lower cap altcoins, specifically Cardano. JP Morgan spinoff, Cardano, hits an all-time high after rising over 210% in a week. So some of you might have seen this. A lot of you were asking what Cardano is, because chances are you might not have heard of Cardano before this week. It is, after all, the 64th largest cryptocurrency by market cap right now, but this particular Brooklyn-based crypto project has high ambitions. Cardano's hybrid blockchain launched in January last year. The project was founded by two former JP Morgan employees, Stuart Popejoy and Will Martino, who both led JP Morgan's Blockchain Center for Excellence, the American Investment Bank's in-house blockchain team. So they left JPM to launch this, and a central component of Cardano is the company's private chain Kuro, also a public chain, and also an open source smart contract language called Pact that enables anyone with a rudimentary understanding of programming to draft their own smart contracts. So essentially, this is just another smart contract platform that is offering, in this case, its own programming language and more scalability than Ethereum. Honestly, there seems to be thousands of these, but this one's getting a lot of acclaim because it is backed by former JP Morgan employees. Give me your initial thoughts on this. That is the video. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow.